The idea of a dynamic warm-up is to go from baseline to baseline. And not to baseline to net, not double sideline to double sideline, but baseline to baseline on the court. So the idea behind that is to do enough, because you're reaching and you're moving, and a lot of people, when they do when they're doing warm-up in general, they'll do quad stretch, and then they'll walk 5 steps, like a noosh, and they'll walk it out. Well, the idea is to get warm and to prevent injuries. And I think you've been injured for years. You're now injured a little bit, banged up. You know, so the idea is to prevent it. When you play a high level, you get injured. So maybe one day you'll get to their level and you'll get injured too, without warming up, be lazy. So the idea with this is to go all the way across and to remain balanced. So when you do the heel, the first one's going to be heel to toe. And what I'm looking for with heel to toe is not like this, okay? I'm looking for, what we're working on is gait, right? And like yesterday, Chow, how we were running, and I told you to drive your heels out, okay? Basically what you're doing is you're warming up your hip flexors from what we're doing in the gym. And we're going heel to toe and going up on the toe. And this is basically stretching out your running form. And we're adding in arm circles with this forward. So you go all the way across, heel to toe, with small, tight arm circles marching out, okay? Arm circles forward, go. The idea behind the side ankle walk is that when you step, you actually step on the sides of your ankles, not on the sides of your feet, okay? Don't do this, that's you, okay? What this does is it stretches out your ankle complex and it gives you more mobility, okay? It should not feel very good, okay? So when you're going, that's why I have trainers on. You see the extremity, my feet, my soles of my shoes aren't even on the ground, okay? This will hurt because most of you usually just do it like this on the edge of your shoe, and that's not what it's about. If you were to take your shoes off, you actually do walk as much as you can, stretching it. I can feel my left ankle, I have some injuries, okay? Partly because my tendons get tight. This keeps everything very loose, gives you a ton of range of motion. So with this one, side ankle walk, and now you make your tight little arm circles backward. Okay, your arms and your chest are completely stretched out. A lot of you guys do this stuff. Look at my, stop for a second. A lot of you guys do this stuff with your arms, okay? And that's because your coordination, you need to make everything linear. Okay? Just stretch as far as you can and then make it there. Go there. You can go balance. So the next one is knee to chest. You can do knee to chest into a world's greatest stretch to kind of condense this, but we're not going to do it. Knee to chest, basically what I'm looking for is this, and then reaching up with your bottom foot. So we keep our weight on our heel when we step, we round to our toe. Heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, and we go up into plantar flexion. Go. This time I want you to focus on the heel to toe, the quad here, and when you stretch, you go up and you reach. You can put your other foot down and you reach, okay? So when we do this, keep your knees as close together as possible. We stretch, we go up, heel to toe, and get your flexion there. Try to keep your balance. It's not easy. Like this exercise is from your hamstrings. We walk out. Okay? It's about shoulder stability as well. So it warms up stability here. And we go up in little steps as high as we can. Okay? Go out. We work our way up. You see how my knees are straight? All the way down. Go ahead. We're going to go with T bridge, which is making your upper body a T, stretching out as far as humanly possible, thumbs up to the sky, chest wide, foot dorsiflexed, and over, okay? We do the same thing. We cross our arms back just to get some upper body, our upper back stretched out, really solid. We cross our arms here, and then we go into the next one, okay? Notice whenever I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my back foot flexed, because that'll emphasize my back leg staying straight. and in turn will get my hamstring all the way down from top to bottom of my kneecap. Explosiveness, you've done 2 hamstring stretching exercises, and now you do a dynamic exercise. So it's basically you've done something a little more static but through range of motion in both this and the hamstring hand walk. Now you do straight leg march. Straight leg march is very similar. You take your opposite hand, you put it out in front. You can swing the arms as well to mirror sprinting motion. You drive with your right heel and you kick. Left heel, kick. You maintain dorsiflexion all the way. Go. The next one is going to be straight leg skip, which is very similar to this, except you are skipping now on that foot. So when you drive the heel down, you pop off of that leg, okay? You like that, don't you, Carter? Start off in your same position here, stretched. Your arms go back behind your head. We lunge, we go all the way down, we hug, back up, hug, back up, hug, okay? When the leg goes down, you do touch your knee to the turf, okay? Don't put it down, touch it, don't drop it, okay? And then back up, go. I like it up here because when we back and lunge, we get our elbows and our scapula in full range of motion, okay? Notice, look, I go down, I'm balanced. Both directions, I go down again, I'm balanced. This is high knee skip is exactly the bear crawl with your knees to your elbows, except it's opposite, okay? We skip, we drive with the heel as high as we can. It's like this. Where we go out and both feet stay flat, and we go down the same thing to the right, hands out and down. Any questions? Is about the angle at which you're lunging, but it's also about the angle of your back leg, okay? Where now I'm at 90 degrees, 45 degrees would be halfway, and my back leg stays straight. I go across my body like I'd be stepping into a backhand. I push my back heel down. I then go across my body again this way. I push my back heel down. My back leg goes into this 45-degree angle here, okay? When I'm doing this, I want to focus on driving into my back hip. So when I go down, my back leg, I'm trying to stretch out this whole girdle right through here, the hip girdle. An alley is 3 feet wide. When you hop down the alley, it's about single leg balance. It's about taking the knee and the elbow and working them together. So I go down, I push against in my back leg, so my back leg's completely locked and straight. I touch my right elbow to my right ankle interior. I base, I'm stretching this back, my hip flexor again, and I go up. Opening the gate is going across your body backward, okay? And when you're doing this, you're taking your left leg and you're spinning, okay? You're going through all the range of motion, and from this position, we're going into a side shuffle to gain a little momentum so that when we base, our knee comes up and around, okay? When you come up with your knee, you want to try to touch your elbows. It's the same principle. So when you go around, you're using your arms to aid the spinning. Okay, go, show me. Figure 4 tuck is exactly what it sounds. You make your body into a figure 4. Okay? Figure 4 tuck, you lift up, lead with your heel. On the next one, and you go up. You should feel it right in the back of your butt, and that's where the piriformis is. High knee karaoke is where you bring your knee as high across your body as humanly possible. A lot of you guys will do this like this. Okay? The idea is for your hips to stay straight. So when you hit this, you're going over 80. A 180 and a 360. A 180 is just about being able to go around your body. We warm up our spatial awareness and our coordination. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a 180. 2, 3. Spin. 2, 3. Spin the opposite way. Spin to my right. Spin to my left. And we go. Go. Okay, in the gym, when we're working, is knee up, leg out, knee up, knee down. Knee drive up, leg out, plant, over. Notice how I'm reaching with my heel both ways. That is hip mobility. This, reach, reach. Okay? Go back with the same leg, reach, reach. Okay? Then we go over left leg, reach, reach. You can combine these with the overs. Okay? However, when you do that, you start on the same side again, you have to spin around. Okay? So I go down, I go under. You can use the net for your height. So you go down and you reach out like you're going underneath the hurdle. You slide the hands over. Okay? I skipped the lateral line.